Hello and welcome to Mina's Bookshelf. Today I'm doing another viewer request about the royal family saga and in particular Meghan Markle. So I would invite you to take a look at my previous reading that I've done about her. One in particular is about the relationship with Harry and what is going on in her marriage, and the other one is what Lady Diana would think of her. So I would like to start saying that these are readings for entertainment purposes only, just for the sake of speculation, and they're just for people who enjoy the tarot, enjoy using the cards to read energies. I'm not stating facts. I'm just playing with a few cards. So the viewer made an observation on another one of my videos about Meghan Markle, and the observation is that since she appeared on the scene of the royal family, this royal family has been hit by quite a few losses and tragedies. Prince Philip first passed away, then the Queen Elizabeth passed away, then Princess Catherine and King Charles were diagnosed with cancer. Now, if you take a look at my previous videos, you will see that they have in common one particular symbol, which is the domino. And I really feel like it was in one of the cards, an oracle card and a tarot card that I pulled when I was reading for regarding Meghan Markle. They both had this symbolism of the domino pieces. So it really feels like, according to my viewer, like maybe she brought some very negative energy, intentionally or not, we don't know, towards this family. And the symbolism of the domino pieces is very interesting because it really feels like all the pieces are falling down and the end game is keeping one piece only. And sometimes it really feels like the last piece that she is aiming to is Prince William. Somebody has been talking about evil eye and, black magic or other things. Now, I'm not going to push my investigation with the cards that far, but I would like to ask the tarot and the oracle deck, what is the energy that she has been bringing to the family? What was she manifesting, knowingly or unknowingly? So I pulled 3 cards from the oracle deck. One for the past energy, the present energy, and for the future energy. And I did this off camera because this is not the first time I record this video. Unfortunately, I had to redo it. We had the summit in the past, the breathing room in the present, and the look back in the future. So the summit card talks about, of course, as you can easily see, is about big, lofty plans, big, lofty ambitions and dreams. So as has transpired lately from the revelations that you can find all over the internet, in particular, I would recommend the Dawn Wotton Outspoken YouTube channel. That's where you can get all the tea. According to somebody very close to Queen Elizabeth didn't like her, was not happy about the marriage, and Queen Elizabeth really thought that Meghan Markle had engineered all this, which is, something that really reminds us of the domino pieces symbolism that I found in the cards in my previous reading about Meghan Markle. So the summit is the energy in the past. She had her sights set on very high on the royal family. Somebody says that even it wasn't actually even Harry the first goal. The first goal was Prince William, very lofty, ambitious goal. Breathing room in the present. This is a card that talks about needing some space, needing to separate yourself from other people. And this is exactly what is happening between her and Harry. And I think that the separation of their business ventures, separation, like a physical separation as well, in when it comes to social commitments and events, we see them attending events separately more often than it ever was before. So it really feels like she's trying to create a space between herself and Harry, and I really think this is a foreshadowing a separation, an actual separation for the two. And the look back. This is that like the Eight of Cups card, which is also a card that appeared in the readings that I did in the past about her and Harry. Somebody's going to leave here. She's going to look back like she had dreams, but these dreams are not going to become true, and she's not going to be happy and gratified. She actually made a huge mess, created big rift between family. So this look back talks of somebody moving away from something that disappointed, that didn't meet the expectations. So just to clarify, let's see what these three energy are using the tarot. In the previous reading that I've done, which I unfortunately had to interrupt and I had to start all over again, I had the Seven of Swords clarifying the summit, the Moon card clarifying the breathing room, and the Queen of Cups clarifying the look back. Those three cards were basically telling me that there was underhanded behavior, deception, lies, things being hidden, and that at the end she will do what makes her happy. In the end, she will choose herself, what emotionally makes her happy, because I'm sure this all mess is not making her happy at all. I don't think she's happy in this marriage. She's not satisfied with the revenue, the income that this union hasn't generated. Her hopes to marry some very rich prince were crushed because Harry is not rich at all. So let's see what cards will come out this time. To clarify the summit, the breathing room, and the look back. We have the Two of Pentacles clarifying the summit card. Why do we have the breathing room in the present as present energy? To make sure you can hear me well. Okay. Her lofty ambitions. She was choosing between two people, and I do believe that these two pentacles indicate Harry and William. She had two options. Unfortunately, it didn't go well for Harry because Harry was taken. William. So she decided to go with Harry. The Star, breathing room. It's about visibility. As I said in my previous reading, she really likes to be the center of attention. And she cannot share the stage. She cannot share the attention with Harry. And this is why she distanced herself from him, both in social events and financially. Because she is the star. She wants to be at the center of the attention, at the center of the stage. Why do we have the look back in the future? Why do we have the look back in the future? We'll keep building on these three cards. We have two cards here. We have the World card and the Ace of Wands. And I really believe that this cycle of her life, which includes her connection with the royal family, her marriage to Harry, will come to an end, and she will start afresh somewhere else. Another scheme, another plot. Okay, let's see from the Lenormand energy. That's the flower. Energy. Meghan Markle's energy. Meghan Markle's energy. We have the Child card. So we're expecting news. Flowers, that was showing its face before as well, and anchor. When a sweet child smiles your way, innocence brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all you do. So she was really hopeful that this plan that she had as Queen Elizabeth aptly defined, that this whole thing was engineered. She had a new plan, a new idea. Start a new life, creating a connection with the royal family. The flowers. Happiness anew from the flowers seen. The outlook for you means encouragement. Days will be filled with pleasures come true. Fate has so willed the best unto you. And this might be referring to the many things that she is involved with. The orchard, the flowers, the what she puts on social media with this star card. She wants us to believe that she's happy, that she's a wonderful person, that she's a great cook, that she actually harvests her own apricots, her own peaches, lemons, whatever it is that she grows in her orchard. And then we have the anchor. She's pursuing financial stability. And I do believe that this connection that she created to the royal family is her ticket. He is her passport to financial stability. So once she achieves the goal she has in mind, she will close the chapter and start something new. Let's pull a few more cards. We have the crossroad. She will be faced with a choice at some point. The lilies. The honorable way. Oops. And the stork. This stork appeared also in another reading that I did for her. So there will be movement. She will actually leave. Hopefully this is an indication that in faced with the two choices, she will actually decide to leave, to do the honorable thing. Very interesting. Let's pull a card from this deck as well. Let's see what these cards are going to tell us about Meghan Markle's energies, past, present, and future. We have the spider in reverse, a card of purpose. In the halls of mice and men, behind the scenes you weave and spin a subtle web of endless span. Yes, engineering, a card of risk. Dame Fortune wears a fickle face and gives and takes with equal grace. Which means that her endeavors are not being very fortunate right now. She's been plotting and scheming and strategizing. And the cornucopia card, the card of sustenance, a basket full means some for all. The state reversed means something worse. So things are not going to go well. But this is what you reap. You reap what you sow. Is that what the proverbs say? This is pretty much the ambition, the lofty ambitions that go awry. They're not going to bring any fruit. And actually, and this is why she's walking away. Because her ambitions will be crushed. One more round of cards from the tea leaves. Meghan Markle's energies, past, present, and future. Meghan Markle's energies. Comet, this is the star in reverse. Not a good omen. The fish in reverse. And the candle in reverse. So this is definitely misfortune, especially in the financial field. She really had high, lofty dreams. She was really hoping that her union with the royal family would bring fortune, it would bring money, wealth, riches, big rewards. But in the present moment, we see that we have big risks. She's taking big financial risks. I think this is her business venture. The flowers remind me of orchard, of fruit, of things that she's growing in her Montecito mansion. But this is not going to deliver the fruits that she was desiring. And then we have the dissatisfaction here with this looking back energy. She's going to go away because things are not delivering. We have the abundance card in reverse. Things are not going well. Let me see the candle card in the reverse. Watch what you squander as you may require it, burning the candle at both hands. So career, relationship, a time of learning and discovering. Ignite passion in a love relationship. Help may be needed by friends and family at this time. Look clearly at the relationship situation. So if you can improve it. Career, look at your career path in a positive light. You will be amazed at the good things that surround you. Financially, your finances need careful inspection. Are you ignoring what is right in front of you? So if it's in reverse, it's because things professionally and financially will not go as desired, as planned. Just for the fun of it, let's get some more cards from the Sibilla Italiana. What do we need to know about Meghan Markle? Meghan Markle, energy. We have Giovane Fanciulla, the young woman. That's her. We have the Lord. This is Harry, probably. Look at her with her monocular. As I said before, she set her eyes and the lightness card. She really set her eyes on the noble man, the aristocratic man, the prince, the king, because of ambition. Let me see this card, 50. F. Sensibilità, tatto e irritabilità. So this is fickleness. This is fickleness. She's not going to stick around. She's going to put her sights on somebody else, on something else, on a better venue, on a better venture. Financially, because she's fickle. She's a very fickle woman. And from the fallen angels, let's see. We have mystery, we have rebirth, and we have misfortune. Misfortune in the future energy. She's trying to rebuild herself right now. Because I do believe that her marriage with Prince Harry is already over. She's trying to rebuild herself. But it's not going well. It really isn't going to. Okay, so what I want to do now using the tarot is I'm not going to ask the cards if Meghan was using the evil eye or some sort of, other dark ways to manipulate things, but certainly she was manifesting something, knowingly or unknowingly, towards all the members of the royal family. So let's go and explore with the cards and see what are these energies that she was manifesting towards the other members of the royal family, knowingly or unknowingly. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. This is a reading for entertainment purposes only, for the sake of entertainment and speculations. That's all. So we're going to leave these 3 cards here. But I'm going to ask and I'm going to clarify. What was she, what is the kind of energy that she was bringing towards every family member of the royal family? Let's start with Prince Philip. Energy of Meghan Markle towards Prince Philip. Prince Philip found her very rude, according to Revelations. He thought she was very rude. So what was the energy? Meghan Markle's energy towards Prince Philip. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the Emperor. I'm not sure about that. There might have been some, actually some verbal sparring between the 2 of them. The Emperor, this is Prince Philip's energy. The 3 of Pentacles might indicate that he was actually keeping an eye on her, and she was at odds with him. There might have been also some, I don't believe in altercation. I don't think she ever went that far, but certainly some harsh words exchanged between the 2 of them. Yeah, maybe she felt observed. She felt like she was under the microscope. She felt like she was being scrutinized and judged. And in the traditional RWS, in the 3 of Pentacles, we actually have an architect building, and then 2 supervisors observing the work, admiring the work, but maybe making sure that the architect is delivering the masterpiece that was commissioned to him. And I really feel like she felt under the microscope with Philip, and she didn't like it. And maybe there were words exchanged between the 2 of them, not particularly nice. Let's clarify. Let's see, just for the fun of it. Why do we have the 3 of Pentacles when it comes to energy between Meghan Markle and Prince Philip? We have the 7 of Pentacles, clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. Why do we have the 5 of Swords? Why do we have the 5 of Swords? The 5 of Wands, clarifying that. I don't know if all the cards are in shot, if you can see them well. The light is going away, the natural light. Yes, you can see them. Okay, interesting. And clarifying the Emperor card. She felt like Prince Philip was keeping an eye on her and checking on her, controlling, maybe trying to control what she was doing under the microscope. She felt the pressure. She felt under pressure around Prince Philip. 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think she might have been a little afraid of him, afraid of his judgment, of his criticism. He might have criticized her, and she knew that, so they were at odds. This is a card of expectations. Prince Philip had a lot of lofty expectations, and he was, of course, disappointed because he found, according to Revelations, he found her really rude. So the energy is an energy of contrast, of conflict, of confrontation, because she couldn't feel the expectations and the demands. Let's see now, what was the energy she was bringing in a relationship with Queen Elizabeth. Let's see. What kind of energy was she bringing towards Queen Elizabeth? Meghan Markle and Queen Elizabeth. What was the energy between Meghan Markle and Queen Elizabeth? What was the energy between Meghan Markle and Queen Elizabeth? We have the Ten of Wands again. It's about expectations. A lot of expectations. The Two of Pentacles. Try to find a balance. And the Page of Swords. Again, she felt like she was under the microscope. She felt like they were keeping a close eye on whatever she was doing, and she was feeling the weight of it. Ten of Wands. She couldn't, and she probably couldn't keep up with the expectation, the demands, the pace that were required. She was trying to find a balance, but it was difficult because she was feeling like she was being observed constantly. Let's clarify again from the other deck. Meghan Markle and Queen Elizabeth, what is the energy Meghan Markle was bringing towards Queen Elizabeth? I think she was trying to comply as best as she could with this Two of Pentacles, finding a middle ground, finding an equilibrium, spinning dishes up in the air, try to ride a bike. But she knew that it was too much. She knew that she couldn't satisfy the demands. So why do we have the Ten of Wands? The energy of Meghan Markle and Queen Elizabeth. Meghan Markle and Queen Elizabeth. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Tower. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about the royal duties. The royal duties. They might have had an argument, and they did at some point, I believe. According to the new revelations, Queen Elizabeth didn't like her at all. And she was pretty rude to her. Especially when it probably came to her royal duties. Why do we have this Ace of Cups? It doesn't make any sense. You're clarifying the Ten of Wands. Why do we have the Ace of Cups? This could be the arguments here. Or falling, making mistakes, being unable to face unexpected events. Page of Swords. Again, this feeling of being observed, this feeling of being under the microscope. Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. Queen Elizabeth didn't believe that she was really in love with Harry, according to the new revelations. Queen Elizabeth thought that this marriage was engineered. the relationship was engineered. This is the actual word that she used, by Meghan Markle. There was no love. So the Queen was very suspicious of her feelings. And they might have had a confrontation about it here. This is the union with Harry. And they might have had a confrontation about this. Queen Elizabeth might have confronted her, or at least questioned her motives for being in a relationship with Harry. So Queen Elizabeth questioned the feelings, the love that Meghan might have had for Harry. Queen Elizabeth didn't believe that Meghan was really in love with them. Queen Elizabeth believed that she was actually just using him. Okay, now it makes sense. Now let's see with Princess Catherine. I don't know if you have noticed in the many videos out there, photographers, videographers, they all caught Meghan Markle setting her sights on Catherine, and the look in her eyes is never benevolent. It exudes, I don't know, envy, jealousy. Completely different from the way she used to look at her brother-in-law, Prince William. Okay, so what is the energy that Meghan was manifesting towards Catherine? Was the energy of her relationship with Catherine? We have the King of Cups, and this is William, Prince William, the Fool. I think she was more interested in, getting as close as she could to Prince William, and Two of Wands. And then we have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. She was actually hoping, in her dreams, she was dreaming that maybe the marriage between Catherine and William would end with this Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. The Two of Wands is the expectation that the marriage could end between the two of them. She actually wanted to be close to Catherine, to be close to the King of Cups, to be close to William. I mean, I don't think that this even requires clarification. The devil on the bottom of the deck. I don't even think it requires any further clarification. Yep. Jealousy with that devil on the bottom. Very jealous because her target, the last domino piece that will stand up after everybody else falls down, including Harry. She'll get rid of him. She will. He should do it first. Anyway, her goal is the King of Cups. It's Prince William. She was hoping that the things between the two of them would end. All those rumors about the relationship, extramarital relationship between William and Rose Hembury, allegedly were spread by Meghan. So we have the Moon, the Knight of Wands, so this hidden desire for William, prudence, and the Three of Cups. She was trying to get as close as possible, using the friendship, the connection, the events, but she had a hidden agenda here with the Moon card and the Knight of Wands. It's a secret desire. She was prudently hiding it, keeping it hidden. Okay, let's see. Energy towards Prince William. Yeah, I'm very curious to see the cards now. Energies towards Prince William. What did Meghan Markle want, or in the future as well, want from Prince William? What is the energy? Meghan Markle energy towards Prince William. Meghan Markle's energy towards Prince William. 5 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. She was hoping to create, she was trying to manifest conflict. Conflict, competition. She was competing for his attention. She wanted to shine in his eyes. She wanted to spark with this Ace of Wands, spark some passion in him. It didn't work, did it? The Devil again on the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is an incredible coincidence. Yeah. Greedy, desire. Let's clarify, although the cards are quite clear as well here. She wanted him all for herself. She wanted to create chaos. Maybe she wanted him to be available. This 9 of Pentacles, all alone, available, a bachelor. She was hoping to start something, to ignite the passion. It didn't work out. So energies towards William. Meghan Markle's energy towards William. Oh my goodness, the Devil. Now I'm really starting to think that maybe she might have doubled a little bit in some dark energies to get his attention. Maybe my viewer was not wrong. The Sun. She was trying to manifest success, try to attract him, try to be at the center of the attention, trying to be visible with him. And the Queen of Cups, she was hoping he would fall in love with her. Bam! 3 of Swords on the bottom. It didn't work out, did it? Yeah. How many times did the Devil card show up? 3 times from this deck and 1 time from the other deck as well. So, as the day comes to an end, I'll close this reading about the energies that Meghan Markle brought to the royal family since she appeared on the scene. Trying to explain how and why this family had to face so many losses and tragedies since she arrived on the scene, and what were her intentions towards each member of the royal family. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please let me know. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Help this channel with your likes, sharing, subscribing. Leave your comments. I actually enjoy reading the comments of my viewers when I do this kind of readings. And don't forget, if you need to book a private reading with me, you can find the email address in the description of each of my videos to contact me. Thank you so much, and until I see you next time, many blessings.